we want to ask you how you first got to meet HWPL and how was it for you?
I believe since we had continuously been yearning for more opportunities and getting to have somebody that wasn't affiliated that had directed us to HWPL, we count it as a blessing. And we get to see it as a continuous blessing due to the amount of people that has understood what HWPL stands for. They have seen diverse areas of work that HWPL has been engaged with. And not only that, being roping in some of the trainings that were very much useful for all of the young people that we were engaging within the network that had never had the opportunity to even go into a university, given that they might not have met the eligibility or the criteria of enrollment. Maybe their families were categorized under the families that were living under extreme poverty, or maybe they were just too idle, just like what I went through. Idle in the fact of knowing my parents can provide, and if I have to continuously live a life of just relaxing, I would just continuously do that. But we thank HWPL for roping in some of this training, because I believe there was 13 of us that had enrolled into the Youth Empowerment Peace course. So when we got enrolled into this, there was 13 of us, but then 7 of us had just been certified within the YEPC program, and therefore it has actually boosted most of the learnings that our members have had. This in the areas of knowing some of the social and health issues, the prevailing ones that we get to consistently see within our societies here in Fiji. And we count that as a blessing. Yeah, we really do count it as a blessing for working with HWPL.
Thank you, Mr. Drauna. Now, the next question may sound a little bit cynical, but it's a question that I think everyone wants to know. As you mentioned in your previous answer about youth empowerment peace class, peace building class, and we want to ask you if this kind of classes or workshops that you have done through HWPL, do you think it brings change in the community or the regional side in terms of creating peace? Because the things that you do with your organization's humanitarian work, the work on the streets, it shows the direct effect of it right after. However, this peace class or workshops may not show the direct result right after. But I want to ask your perspective if you think that this can bring a bigger effect and change for the future generations. Thank you.
I believe all organization has their part to play, and I'm very much impressed about how HWPL has actually boosted our areas of understanding in the areas of knowing our value, getting to know that we can inspire other people. Even though they had provided training, and yet we do the work on the ground. I believe that is how associate gets to work well with some of the things that we do. As far as HW is concerned, we are so grateful that they have continuously initiated some of these training, because we hardly have this kind of trainings. We hardly have people that gets to learn about parenthood, the skills of knowing what are some of your expectations in being a parent. What are some of the things that would lead on to you trying to address young people's issue along the areas of alcohol and other drugs? Continuously, we have been having members that are just calling up and just asking, when is the next training for HWPL or YEPC, or what are some of the things that HWPL will be doing in order for us to be engaged with? And we just can't wait for the team from Eastern Seoul, South Korea to come and visit us, just to show our appreciation of how much they have impacted our lives here in Fiji.
Thank you, Mr. Drauna, for your answer. I also do agree that different organizations have different roles in terms of changing for the better future, and the way that HWPL approaches may take longer, and as you've said, but it does have an effect on the longer terms, helping people to realize what peace is and what different values is. Thank you again for the explanation. Now, Mr. Drauna, I want to ask you if you have any messages that you want to deliver to people who only focuses on themselves, one person perspective.
One of the things that I would say is for all of us, we go through dark times. When we go through dark times, we need somebody to lean on it. And there are some people that are always there in order to open up their hands and just getting to help people to have that sense of comfort. Okay, sense of comfort comes with just a simple smile. Okay, for us in Fiji, we say the mbula. The mbula is hello, it's welcome, it's a statement which means a lot. For some people that are just having a bad morning, it'll be best just to go through and ask them, how are you doing? Okay, how have your day been? Because it gives them a sense of just wanting to vent out, wanting to showcase, okay, these are some of the things that I'm struggling with. But hopefully, after your discussion or after conversing with whoever that has been having a bad day, they would be able to understand, okay, this is something better that I could do. Okay, I believe the blessing that comes with helping others is more than the little portion or just a small seed that you are actually providing as a form of assistance.
Thank you, Mr. Drauna, for being with us today. And the last message that you delivered to the people, how we also need to all contribute to it and everything matters. I think it is a message that all the youth needs to hear today so that we can continue to build more stronger and peaceful community for ourselves to live. Thank you once again for being with us and have a great day.